Hello there, good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is well this evening. Looking forward to sitting down and finally clearing what's left of the Dane Tower. It's been an adventure this last week with this dungeon. Last night was exceptionally frustrating. Not for any bad reason, just a lot of random encounters and things, and I was eager to get through it, and I think it was infuriating me, so yeah. But taking a break, reset the mental faculties here, and ready to dive right back in. That's what we're going to do. Last night we pretty much cleared the dungeon. We encountered the Magnadane. We defeated the Magnadane. We found his ring. We defeated the pit spawn and all of that cool stuff. But we're left with a couple rooms that we've not been able to get into yet. So I wanted to take a break and approach it with a fresh set of eyes. Excuse me. And that's what we're going to do. So this is where we slew the Magnadane, looted his corpse, and all this other stuff. Let me rest up before we do anything else. Now, I tried it last night. I thought. Maybe I didn't. But I remember from previous playthroughs that the ring you find on his body, which is a magical item, a cursed magical item, I remember from previous playthroughs that ring was the key to opening a door. I thought it was this door. Maybe it's this door, but we tried it last night here for sure, I know, and it didn't work. And I thought I tried it last night here, and it didn't work. But maybe I didn't click something. I'm not sure. Let's see. Not really sure why a fight triggered there. It's starting off again, just like it was last night. I hadn't taken any moves, so I didn't do anything that should have triggered an encounter. But nonetheless, we'll go right through it. Man, that's a lot of monsters in this rundown here. I was getting ready to cast some spells, is what I was doing. Cure Lulu here. Cure Kyler. So, alright, so I'm almost positive I tried this last night and it didn't work. Who's got the ring? But I'm positive that I remember this ring. Well, okay, so now it works. I don't understand. Maybe I just didn't click it. You raised the Magnadane's ring. I knew it worked. I'm going to go back and watch last night's stream because I'm positive I tried that last night. But the point is, it's worked now. We're able to get in here into the Magnadane's chamber. What do we see? So we've got some fountains here. Let's save. See what these do. I wish they would heal. Who's drinking? Oh, well that's great. It's poison and it turned Trevi to stone, it looks like. Fantastic. Let's try this one. Refreshing. Well, let me cure stone. Right, I have that, don't I? You kidding me? I don't have a cure stone potion. Is that one of the potions I dropped? Well, we'll reload if we have to. must have been. Alright, well now we know. Don't mess with the first fountain. Let's mess with the second fountain. There we go. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there. Yeah, let's just drink it all. Let's get those magic points up. Alright. Good stuff. So what else is in this room? Let's get our spells up. Let's wonder. There's a button. Oh, look. Okay, so that's going to get us into here. Upon the gate is a gruesome head cast in black iron, appearing like some hideous creature of the netherworld. Atop the forehead of the demonic face is a round opening, as if perhaps to birth a thick candle. Through the bars of the gate, you spy a distant chest seal sparkling, revealing no clue. So this is the same message that we've seen before. Now, in the other two doors, when we've used the horn, it fits, but nothing happens. So let's try it here. And it opens from this angle. Okay. Hey, Danny, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for watching. It's been a lonely couple weeks on the stream here. Couple days, rather. So let's go ahead and see what's in this chest. So we have spots here, here, and here. It's going to be a fireball. Lying upon the jeweled cushion of fine silk, a coiled serpent, twined upon a radiant spectre, shines with an aura of polished gold. Coil of the serpent, jeweled cushion. Am I really out of all spots? Are you kidding me? Apparently. Well, let's leave that for now. Let me find some. What can we do here? Tell you what, let's take a step away and drop something. I have got to unload some of this stuff. Alright, so let's take a look at some of these items. Jeweled cushion. I bet you that's just for selling. Interesting. So let's think, is that everything? Danny says, I'm good. I'm sorry. Oh, no need to be sorry. I just appreciate it that you stopped by. Nothing to be sorry about. So, is that everything? Is there no map on this level? Or in this dungeon? We came here, we defeated the Magnadane, we defeated the pit spawn. Found the treasures. As far as I know, there's no unexplored doors. I would have expected there to be a map. Unless we found one and I don't remember. Excuse me. So is that it? That might be the Dane Tower, guys. In fact, I'm sure it is. I don't see anything unexplored at all. Ooh. And so with that, we have completed Dionysus, the Tower of the Dane. What are we going to do now? We're going to take a trek back to New City for a couple reasons. One, I want to unload some of this loot. And two, I do believe the next step of our adventure takes us to New City via the boat. There is still one puzzle that we've not completed that's bothering me a little bit. And that is, in New City, in the Curio Museum, there's a puzzle with some heads, some demonic statue heads that can be twisted and moved around in a certain configuration. And we've never been able to figure out what to do there. Alright, so let's see if we can get through this poppy field without everybody falling asleep. Oh yeah. We did it this time. Only one guy fell asleep. Rest a little bit. It's Shridus. From the shadows slithered the 9-foot giant T-Rang known as Shridus, as menacing and threatening as ever. Shridus Terang bids you welcome. What do you got, Shridus? You got anything good? He's got the temple and the dragon map. We don't have enough gold to buy it. Let's see if we can sell some things, because I want those maps. Yeah, I don't really need those monk innards anymore. Bottle of Old Jake, so that's like magic restoration. Yeah, I'll take this. Take money for the scarabs. What else can we sell here? Sell. Nah. Bat necklace. Yep, I'll take that. I knew I was holding on to some of this stuff for a reason. Ring of protection from frost. Yeah. I'll never use it anyways. Jeweled cushion. Okay. I know that item has no use. I remember that much. We're going to get our 20,000 gold to buy these maps. We're going to get there. And we're opening up inventory slots too, which is a big problem that I have. $6,000 for the Powder of Creation. Ooh, I kind of want to hold on to that just because it's such a good price. That might be a little more valuable than I expect it to be. Hold on to that Ring of Demons too. I've already used it for its main purpose, but it is still an equipable item, and I might be able to use it without actually needing to have it equipped. I need to experiment with that, because I think it casts a pretty powerful spell. Alright, we have enough now. So let's trade. Kyler's going to trade Pool the Gold, buy. We're going to buy the Temple map, which I think might be a map that is actually needed to complete the game. So, and the Dragon map. Thank you, Shridus. So let's take a look at these maps. Now that I think we might have most of the maps. The Temple map. The complexity of life do distract and disorient, and these shall know the turmoil of fear and uncertainty. He that hath not foundation shall in wandering suffer, while he that hath sanctuary shall know peace and stability. Discover thee, the builder, and thee may light these eyes, for rooted in he lies the knowledge of structure. From encircling waters rest thee the works of stones. As thee make sacrifice twixt all the four corners, thy labor shall not be in vain, for the opaque yielded from the stone may be transformed, and thee behold the radiant light. Thus may one discover a haven and assuredly travel onward. Okay? Doesn't tell me much. Let's see what the dragon map says. Inside a dragon's lair doth man wander in pursuit of his fulfillment, a monster lurking behind every shadow lurking. His inner dreams doth hunger for noble rewards, while his word doth compromise naught but fruitless conflict and frustration. Only he that yet looks again at all he hath discovered may find hidden the new meanings which lie concealed between the cracks of his brittle knowledge, while thus may one brave and shadowy dragons, and discover the hidden treasures of the labyrinth. Thus may one brave his shadowy fears and discover the hidden treasures of life. So a lot of words, but not a lot of clarity. And here we are in New City. So let's go down to the Curio Museum here. There is still a puzzle here that we have not conquered. Maybe there's more than one puzzle. Nope, maybe not. This is it. Twisted Heads. An elaborate mural cast in metal hangs from the wall, and sticking out from it in gross profile are the bronzed heads of three charactericious imps. While there does not appear to be any particular meaning to the abstract background of the relief, you discover that the small burlesque heads can be twisted around. You are surprised to learn that when a head is oriented in one direction, it appears to convey a certain emotion. And by turning it upside down, the original face reverses and then extols in the opposite expression. You wonder if perhaps there is some meaning to this madness. And we're given the option to twist the heads in a certain way. If there's a clue to this puzzle somewhere throughout the game, it's eluded me. I've missed it. But basically, we've got three heads. The devil, the demon, and the imp. The devil can laugh, he can be silent. The demon can be happy, he can be angry, surprised, scared. So what is the combination here? Let me look through some of my items. Let's see if there is any clues that maybe I've just missed. I'm going to look through these maps real quick to see. So, this map I'm going to pay close attention to because in the Curio Museum, in the next spot over from here, there was a vat that we reached our hand into, and we got Wilkham's power globe from there. And it said something about it feeling like slugs. So maybe this is related, maybe not. Maybe not, I don't know. So far, I'm not seeing anything that seems like a clue. Don't think there's anything in here. This was the book that we used in the last dungeon. Okay, well, I'm not sure. Let me tinker with it some, and we'll see if we can just get lucky. Maybe there's something to do here, too. The tiny figure was real. So let's experiment. Let's try some things. Try some different things. And I'm just trying a little bit of everything. Admittedly, just not really putting any thought into it, just trying a little bit of anything. See, and that's what it did the other day when I used the Ring of Demons. Nothing happened. Curious. We already did this. Something we'll come back to, I guess. This, I believe, is where we go next. Old nets and a few stuffed trophies of gruesome-looking aquatic creatures drape the walls of the small marina. An old monk, quietly working in the corner, seems so immersed in the block he is carving that he fails to take notice of you. Looking back at the trophies in detail, any thoughts of taking a little dip in the sea are quickly followed by thoughts of being ripped to shreds. The old monk giggles, looks up, and then goes back to his work. On the far wall you notice an empty trophy plaque, though it is too far to read from here. As you turn back to address the monk, he is standing before you. Thinking of seafaring, are we? Beware the dangers of the deep. What does this guy got for sale? Talk. Seafaring. Rumors. Will you pay 50? Yes. I heard a rumor about sea monster. Sea monster. Brombadeg, the demon of the sea. Many a ship set sail, only never to return. 'Tis rumor that when the moon is full, he rises from the deep in search of human blood. But none who have met him have lived to tell the tale. Aye, he's taken many a sailor to a watery grave, and if Brombadeg doesn't get you, then the birds probably will. Birds. Birds twice the size of a man, large enough to reach down out of the sky and pluck you from your ship to carry you off. Aye, there's many a danger out there on the sea. That's why it's called the Sea of Sorrows. Which room the great monster guards? A secret of the seas. What is the secret? Boat. There's a tale that in early times ships traveled freely from across the seas. That was before the times of Brombadeg. I lost my last vessel to that creature you see hanging on the wall over there. No one dares set sail anymore, and I don't blame them. I've been working on another ship, but she's not seaworthy yet. Maybe one day, when I've seen enough of this world, I'll finish her and set out to meet Brombadeg. Maybe one day. How do we get him to finish the ship? Is that what we have to do here? Good Lord. He's just going to repeat himself. I'm sure there's a keyword that's going to tell me more, but I'm not sure what that might be. Perhaps if you give me one of yours for a moment, I could help. I don't know if I want to do this. Let's see. You know, we saved the game. Let's see what happens. So I can't just give the map. So I'm at a loss on where to go next. Let me take a look at my overworld map and see. I don't know. Consulting the overworld map, it looks like we've been everywhere. That we can, that we can get to on through the roads. This is going to kill me. This has to tie in with the monk here in his boat. It's got to. Alright, let's take another look. Check for clues. The Fool's Map seems to indicate a treasure, but it doesn't tell you where. The boat map talks about waters. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me read this. He that learns to navigate shall make his own journey. Fear has turned to anger. The devil. So this. Alright, these twisted heads. It was devil, demon, and imp. Okay, let me jot some of this down here, because I think this is our clue. Maybe. Fear, anger. He has lost thy soul. Shall make the devil laugh. So fear to anger, devil laugh. But to still thy tongue. Still thy tongue means silent. And become amazed. Bliss. Thus may one discover a craft. Alright. Alright, okay. So let's do a little experimentation here. Alright. Twisted heads. When fear turns to anger. Fear, anger. Devil, laugh. Silent. And then I wrote down amazement. Would that be surprised? And then I wrote down bliss. Happy. No, no. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Wow. So, like, I read that, I don't, 2 or 3 times since we've got it. And there, sure enough, is a boat. Look at it. Afloat within the shallows of the water is a peculiar-looking vessel, a boat, but unlike any that you have ever seen. Stepping aboard the strange craft, you see that while it appears to be made of wood and steel, further investigation reveals it is actually built of an unknown, hard, glossy material. Tough, resilient, and obviously waterproof, it makes you wonder about the origin of the boat and how long it has been harbored here. The most interesting feature of the craft, however, is the tall oven-like barrel which sits at the rear of the ship, the purpose of which is not clear. Then it strikes you that there is no visible means for propelling the small skiff. Only the rudder pole, a banking oar, and a strange handle attached to the side of the barrel. Wickham boat. So, that's a clue, right? We have Wickham's power globe. Placing the black globe onto the tripod in the center of the odd canister barrel, you gasp as it starts to glow. After a few moments, you can hear water rushing up through the tubes inside the barrel, and soon see a rush of water. Emerging out of the rear of the craft, grabbing the rudder and pulling the handle on the side of the large can, you are ready to head out upon the open sea. So perhaps, I was thinking we had to get the boat from the monk, fight Brombadag, but maybe we actually get a boat, fight Brombadag, bring a trophy from Brombadag back to the monk, because he's got that trophy rack. So we're like on a boat. Wow. So before we set out, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to refresh my drink here. Take a moment, and then we'll be back and we'll explore the open sea. I have no recollection of this part of the game. I know there's an island. I know that. Dragon Mountain or something like that. I know about that. But I don't remember being able to just sail the sea. But it's been a while since I played. But give me a few minutes, and I will be right back. Alrighty. Thanks so much for hanging in there. Okay, so we're back, and we're about to set out on the high seas. Let's see. So before we do this, let's just see. Doesn't tell us anything. This crypt map, I think there's a crypt somewhere that we need. And there's still a map that we're missing too. That would be the legend map that I think is vital. Let me go use a lore on Sogheim here and see if he knows who has the legend map. Because a part of me thinks I need it before we leave the main world. I think it's one of the maps that you actually have to have. Lore. It is rumored that you possess the temple map. It is rumored that you possess the boat map. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. The legend map is one of those that was missing from the chest when we finally found it. Rumor that the Ratkin possess the legend map. The Ratkin. So is that Rasputin? So this is where you sort of get into the sub game of Wizardry 7, and that is locating the NPCs. So I had just had a locate person spell, and I just sold it to get those other maps, and I don't think any of my characters have locate person as a known spell. So let's go to Belcanazor's magic shop and see if by chance he's got a locate person for sale, and to see if we can find the Ratkin. Forget exactly where this magic shop is. Here it is. Alright, so we have to wait to go outside and rest and let the time change. So the store will be open. And not quite yet. Knew I shouldn't have sold that locate person. There's some Ratkins. Let's see what kind of damage that horn does on a single party. Didn't do much. So, like I was saying earlier, at this point we have to find the NPC that has the map. And then we can either buy it from them, if that's an option, or we can kill them for it. Or try to steal it. But Lulu is not skilled at pickpocketing so much as she is skilled at finding traps and disarming traps. It's still not ready. Don't remember if this is the daytime or the nighttime shop here. When he's open here, he's closed in Dionysius. Unless somehow the killing of the Magnadane has closed it permanently, that would be bad news. Here we go. Welcome, visitors. Let's see what he's got for sale. What he does not have is locate person. I wonder if his stock changes. Let's see. If not, then we may have to level up and learn the spell. Pardon me. It's all the same. I'll tell you what, let me buy a book here. And I want to see if maybe by buying the book that rotates the stock. No, it's all the same stuff. Now to find these rats. Okay. Well, before I set out on this water, because if I remember right, there's still 3 areas left to discover: the Dragon Mountain, the the island of the Crypts, and then where the Helizoids are from. That's it. So we're almost done with the game. But before I leave the mainland, I need that legend map because I think that's one of the required maps, and I think I need it in order to complete the game. So how to proceed? So a locate person spell will tell me where the NPC who has the map is. And I know you think, well, they might be in the Ratkin City, but no. As you've seen, Shritus is wandering around. The king of the Gorn is wandering around. We bump into them all from time to time. We could easily bump into the Ratkin guy, but if he's all the way in Nictolinth, for example, and we're here in New City, we have to be in his vicinity. So we have to figure out where he's at, and then we have to pursue him. And hope he doesn't... Oh, pardon me, I apologize. It's been a long day. Hope he doesn't sell the map in the meantime. So I think what we're going to do is I think either tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to level up a little off camera. I could do it on camera, but, watching me just roam around and fight monsters for experience points is, again, not the best television, as you would say. And honestly, with the water being down here, there's a lot of encounters on the water. So I could probably just wander around just outside of the port for a good 45 minutes to an hour fighting monsters level up, and I could probably get Danny to level up enough to get locate person. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to level up off camera, get that spell, and then when we resume tomorrow, we will. Actually, it'll be probably Sunday when I resume Sunday. We will go get the map and then head out on the high seas. I think that's the plan. So hey, we are now 90% of the way through with the game. I'd say pretty close to it. It's been an adventure. Looking forward to putting this one to rest. Um, Before we play Wizardry 8, I think we're going to take a break and do something different to give my brain a break. Because this has been a long slog of a game, but it's been fun and it's going to be rewarding when we finish it. But that's it for tonight. But I will be back. I may do a surprise stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided. If I do, it'll probably be during the day. And if you miss it, it'll be on the replay. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for watching, and we'll pick back up next time, and we'll have a lot of fun. Everybody have a great evening, and I'll see you then.